Nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect, nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect, nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess. Snip, snip here, splash of ink. Perfect, nah, we don't think. Cards and crafts, we do our best. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Hey! Hop on board, don't second guess. It's Jess's crafty Hot Mess Express. Glue and glitter, laughs and stress, making magic in the mess.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? We're just getting signed in. I'm going to give it a few minutes for my besties to find me. Give me a shout out when you get on here. I see Sherry is working hard, alerting the besties that we are on live. Thank you so much. You deserve a pay raise, girl. All right, let's see. I'm going to just introduce. Hello, my name is Jessie Terrian. I'm an independent demonstrator with the company Stampin' Up. I'm located in sunny Las Vegas, and in my craft room or my mom's kitchen, we do all things paper craft. How's everybody doing today? I have a phenomenal card for us. Check it out. So cute. Look at all those details, right? I'm obsessed with this card. So I saw a card that was similar to this and I loved it and I sketched it and I put it up on the Facebook page and was like, I can't find a name for this type fun fold. And so I kind of put it as a challenge, like who's going to give me the best name? And we came up with from Deb. She was like, well, of course, it's a pop-up box cube card. And I was like, yes, it is. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? I don't know. It just spoke to me and it made sense. So I chose that and I gave her a shout out because she named it. But we had some really fun like runners up. You guys were really making me laugh. I think one of the funniest ones was like I forget what it was, like a box card with a difference, it's like so obvious and yet hilarious. So I don't know. And the boxy box card, super fun. So thank you guys for participating. Hi, Tammy. How you doing? Who else is here? Let's see. I know, it's just us girls. Well, it says there's 5 people on, so say hello. Don't be shy. I promise I don't bite very much. So I have exciting news. Today is July 1st. The new online exclusives dropped. Have you guys even checked them out yet? There's a ton of Halloween stuff. There's some Christmas stuff. Like, Summerween is a thing, people. Accept it. But it does my heart, this spooky old heart, some good to see some Halloween. So I was super excited. I do have a lot of the stuff, and we will be working with some of it as time goes on. But today I'm still kind of in my summer vibes, I have to say. I was getting that Halloween bug, the bite, for a bit, but now I'm back to like, I don't know, I think it's because the 4th of July is this weekend. I want to let freedom ring, people. That's what I'm telling you. So, hey, Cheryl, welcome in. Hi, Joanne. Welcome, welcome. That's amazing. I'm so glad you're able to catch us live and hang out. So, what else? What else? Okay, so the new stuff dropped, and officially the retreat VIP packages are closing. Um, the link is still up there, so if someone were to register tonight, they could still get in under the wire. But it's super exciting because we have July, we have August, and 24 days in September, and we are at retreat. And so things are going to start amping up for me. I have a lot of work ahead of me. I've been working really hard, but I got to push on. I got to get everything done, things finalized, meetings to have, things to, I already chose the menu for the buffet, but like, I have to go set everything up. What else? I don't know. I don't know. It's just a whole bunch. And also, welcome to all my new subscribers. So, if you haven't heard, I now offer a subscription service through Facebook. And some people are not really sure like how it works. Even after they've registered, they're like, "Well, where do I go? What do I do?" The great thing is when you subscribe to the subscription service, it kind of like unlocks a hidden door. And when I post on Jesse's Carts and Crafts and I choose subscribers only my subscribers get to see that content. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to go anywhere extra special. It's all going to be brought to you. You just have to go to the page. So you go to Jesse's Cards and Crafts and you'll get little notices like, hey, subscriber, she's posted something. And so it's super fun. And so over there, you get extra sketches. I'm going to be doing extra lives. I'm going to be doing behind the scenes, like extra videos. I just bought a vlog camera log. Lord help us, okay? I don't know, but just a whole bunch of fun stuff. And like right now, today I posted for the month, it's a sketch challenge that everybody, I want them to customize the sketch. I have a few light rules and I just want to see what people come up with. So if you're interested in that, it's only $2.99 a month, and you're going to get a ton of content and stuff that not everybody's, going to get. And so I don't know, might be worth it. Check it out. You can cancel any time. Okay. My hair is crazy. All right. So, I think enough of us are on. I'm going to go down. Let me see. Hey, Pam. How you doing today? All right. Let me flip down. Let's go. And my eyes are crapadoony today. I have to warn you. Can't see with my glasses. I can't see without them. This text is blown up huge on my computer just so I can see it. And so my screens are all like really small and I can't really see what I'm doing. So we're going to pray for us. That's what we're doing today. All right, let me look. And there's a delay, of course, so we'll just give it a minute. And we'll see. All right, well, I'm in frame. This is in frame. Oh, okay, we're here now. I gotcha. All right, I get it. I think I set up pretty good for not being able to see what I was doing, right? Okay, so here is a close-up of the card. I made it very simple. We're going to be using all aflutter and exciting times. And then we're going to be using the coordinating punches. So we're doing some punch play today. And then inside the card, the star of the show. I used some little label dies from the, God, I can't see, from the silly old bear one, you know. Sorry. I told you my eyes are awful today. But if you didn't have that die set, you could literally just cut strips of cardstock. You wouldn't have to make it, oh no, you can see me. You wouldn't have to make it fancy like that, but I just felt like this card needed it. Now, a few things about this card. I did 4 boxes and I lined them up across from each other. You don't have to do that. You can add 3 on each side. You can make these wider. You could have 2 wide ones. So there's a lot of room here to play with this design. Make it your own. I also think it would be neat to stagger them. You know, maybe only have 3. If you had like a word for Christmas like joy, right? That would be kind of cool, or something like that. So there's a lot of possibilities, but I'm just going to teach you the technique on how to get your boxes lined up and what to do so that your card will fold flat when you fold it up. Because when I did it, I had to figure that out. So I did all the quantum physics of card making for you. You're welcome. And so most of it I pre-did, but I am going to show you a couple things so that we're all on the same page. So number one, it's an A2 card base at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. We do this all the time. You know, just give it a good score down. Now, for your pieces, you're going to have some extra cardstock for your tags and your butterflies or whatever your focal points are going to be that you're stamping and cutting out. You're going to need a cover piece of DSP Designer Series paper at 5.25 by 4, and you're just going to want to mat that right on the front, leaving a nice border all the way around. Very simple. So I'll do that. This card was fairly easy once I figured out how to do the boxes. The rest of it just kind of came together. Okay. Now inside I am using white cardstock, but you could change the color to match whatever theme your card is. I have 1 panel for the back at 5.25 by 4, and I have 2 panels for inside the card, and I'm going to just mount those down first. But wait, before I do that, I have some DSP, cut it 1.5 by 5.25, and I'm just going to stick those on first. Make sure that your pattern on your paper is going the direction you want it to. And this is one of those things you could omit and change depending on what plan you have for your card, what set you are using. I think that's right. Lord only knows. So if you were a cartoon character, who would you identify as? Like, who would you think of yourself as? For me, I more and more lately, I'm Mrs. Magoo. If you know who I'm talking about, you're probably old. I'm just saying. My young followers are like, well, who is she talking about? Oh, that's okay. I'm in good company. I'm old. So, you know, there you go. And if you don't know who Mr. Magoo is, look it up. You may not know who Mr. Magoo is, but you do know Google. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. All right. So here we go. We are well on our way, friends. Now, we're going to work on our pillars next. So I have a piece. Hold on. I have a cheat sheet. Don't worry. We're not relying on my memory. This is for the tall middle pillar. And you're going to cut it at 3 inches by 5 1/4. And then we're going to score it. So let me get the score. No, I can't even match that. We're just going to leave that for later. Okay. Has anyone made one of these cards before? I'm sure someone out there has. Pam? Okay. Now, for this, you're going to want to score it at 1/2 inch. Get that cut blade out of the way, Jessie, because we all know it's coming. All right, 1/2 inch, and then 1.5 inches. And 2.5. These are really easy measurements for this card. Okay, so there's that. We're going to put that to the side. Now you're going to need to cut 4 strips at 3.5 by 1 1/4. I have these pre-done, but I'll show you one. And then you're going to score it at 1, 2, and 3. You can't get easier than that. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we're going to pretend you watched me do all 4 of those. And now we're going to fold them. Now to do this, the tall pillar, I said in the sketch to go valley, valley, and valley. And you're going to get a piece that looks like this. Can you see that? There you go. All right. Now put that to the side, and we're going to fold all our other scored pieces, and I'm just kind of using my hands. And you want these to make a box, but not a complete box. Okay, let me see. See? And I think I illustrated that pretty well on the sketch. So I'm just folding these in. Now, when I first did this, I did a complete box. But when I went to fold it, there was like a wonky corner that stuck up so it wouldn't fold flat. And I realized I had to do it a little bit differently. And so I'm going to show you that trick. And once you know that trick, this card is easy peasy. Anyone can do it. Super fun. Okay. You're going to want to put glue on these 2 tabs. So let's do that. I'm using liquid glue, so I have some wiggle room. Nobody has time for wiggles here. Sorry. And you're going to want to line up that fold with your center crease. So what I found easier was fold it, turn it sideways for a minute, press that fold in, line it up with your middle parts there, your middle score line, and see how the glue isn't touching the paper yet. It's kind of like popped out to the side. Once I've got, and you can even pick it up, you know, just make sure it's nestled in that crease. Once you have it where you want it, then you can fold down your fold and kind of make sure it's straight. Give it a second for your liquid glue to set up. Then fold the other side in place, and it'll be flat with the two center score lines touching. Okay? Touching. So I'm just giving that a second. Now, see that? We created the mechanism that's going to carry the boxes. All right. Come on, give me some hearts for that. I didn't screw it up. Are you impressed? All right. Now, before we put these on, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put the designer series paper on them. I don't like doing all that fiddly stuff while it's on here because we all know I'm going to get glue everywhere. We just know. If you watch me, you know. So this is a great time to catch up. What is everybody doing? How's it going? Anything good to report, besties? Like, this is our chatting time. What is everybody having for dinner? Mom's making us shrimp Alfredo. I'm very excited about this. Say hi, Ma.
Hi. I'll see you guys soon.
Woohoo! Mom is doing phenomenal. We went to the doctor's yesterday. She got a good report. She's healing well. It's all because of my excellent care, of course.
This is true. You got that
Okay. All right. So I'm just gluing these on. Oh, you got kicked off? I'm sorry, Cheryl. What's your weather like there? Guys are always on the news. Because I've lived all over the country, I still get weather updates from pretty much everywhere. And I did live in Missouri, where Cheryl is, so I get updates. Now I'm going to trim this just a little bit tighter, I think. So I'll go back and check that. Now, do you see what I'm doing here? I'm putting designer series paper on the two middle, not this end because it's going to be flat on your card. So just the two middle ones, okay? And you'll need 8 pieces for that. Tammy says hi. Pam says yay, Bonnie.
Hi, PMC.
Uh-huh. And Tammy.
Happy birthday, Pam.
For real this time. Oh, my goodness. Guys, I am a hot mess in real life, not just online. We don't know why. This is just me. I blame brain damage. All right. Here we go. Last two. It is heating up here in Vegas, but it's not as hot as I feel like it is normally at this time. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Ask Cheryl how hot it is there.
Yeah, what is the temp, Cheryl? We are invested in your weather. Okay, so I've got them all covered. Now we're going to take these. Now you have a choice, okay? You can stagger them or you can line them up like we're going to do tonight. But how you get the perfect box is you're going to glue the 1-inch flap flat down to your card base, and the tab is going to line up with your box, okay? So let me show you what I mean. Put glue first on your 1-inch tab. Slide it into place where you want it to live. Give it a minute for that liquid glue. Now you're going to curl around your box. Put some glue on the 1/2-inch tab. And glue it in place. Yes, and it worked. I was scared because I pushed it down and I felt resistance and I was like, oh no. The curse, it's back. No, I'm just kidding. No, I figured it out. This whole thing from start to finish took them 2 days to design the card, to figure out how to do it, and then to sketch it was kind of difficult as well. So this one, it was a challenge. But I think the end result is going to be worth it. And I would love, if you make this card, I definitely want to see them because I'm super proud of it. And I think my favorite part is knowing that I helped you figure it out. You know what I mean? Okay, so it's all working. It's all coming together. It's working. See that? All right, so we're going to repeat the process. Now I want to show you what I meant by staggering. We could change the whole look of the card by putting one, yeah, I'm in frame, one in the middle like that. But I want to keep it consistent with what I did so that you have that visual. So we are going to repeat the sketch. And I did not show you, but it's on the main page. And if you give me a second, just for my YouTubers, I will flash it up here for you. Give me a sec. Okay. So screenshot that really quick. There's the sketch for you to follow. Okay. And if you, oh my goodness, we're not going to talk about that. That was not intentional, besties. I use all my digits when I'm crafting. We're not going to talk about it. I just looked up and was like, well, that happened. Oh, good gravy. Okay. Give it a sec to and make sure it's lined up right. Give it a second to set up. We'll go on to the last one. See how easy this card came together? Love it. Now you want to use a strong adhesive because people are going to be tugging on this. Like James came in today for lunch and I showed him the card and he immediately like folded it flat out, but it held because I was like, get straight. There we go. Okay. This is a good place to put your clothespins and just keep it clamped while it dries. This one's a little crooked, but it's fine. Minute. Okay. So we have, and see, I don't want to pull it too, it's pretty dry though, but it will open up nicely. And there we, okay guys, I can't do it. I'm so happy. I didn't glue anything to myself. We didn't have an explosion. I didn't lose anything yet. You know it's coming. Are you okay?
Did I do that?
No, I'm just kidding. You might, oh, I know.
Oh.
It's the cord. If you hand it to me, I'll just plug it. No, you're okay. Thank you. This one is magnetized, so it'll come out like that. Don't worry about it. See? No harm, no foul. I was just saying nothing happened, Mom. Okay, now let's do some stamping. I've got my two little tags. I've got my extra pieces. And I think I want to use the outlines. Seriously? There we go. Okay. These are super sticky, so don't try to pick them up from your glass mat because it may not work out for you. That's a tip. Okay, here we go. Now, when you do this, you want to really hit it heavy when you're stamping on the darker cardstock. Okay. So you just tap, tap, tap. Light pressure. You don't want to squeeze the ink out of the ink pad, friends. Yeah, that's right. And then you're just gonna line it up, give it a little light pressure. It's not CPR stamping. We're not saving anybody's life because you're gonna rock it. If you get crazy crushing it and like take all your aggression out on it, you're gonna end up rocking it and it's gonna be smeary and give you a halo and all kinds of things. So just light pressure and pull it up. Now we're going to take our coordinating punch. And we're going to slide the paper in. You want to be able to, you want to flip it over so that you can see what you're doing. Line up your stamped image there. Let me bring that in a shot. And then release the butterflies. Okay, and I'm just going to do this twice. I like that little bit of cushion underneath. My gosh, I wish this was smell-o-vision. You guys could smell the garlic. So good. And the parsley and all the goodness. All right. Now let's repeat. Now it will line up. My eyeballs are not my friend today. Yeah, there we go. And be careful when you squeeze that because you will pinch yourself. Okay, so make sure all your digits are out of the way. And if you got chunkiness like me, that it's out of the way. Otherwise, that hurts. It hurts, besties. I don't know what to tell you. So we have our little things here. And I'll clean that later. I want to do the frame in here first. I think I'm done with the black. Oh, that's the part I geez, I just had a brain thing. Got it. I'll grab my berry burst. Give it a good, here we go. And stamp that off. And I want to use the fluttering by to say hi out of here. If I can, I believe this is it. Yeah. All right, I got to bring this down in front of me then. Not too bad. All right, and while we have this out, I'm gonna do my labels. Back. Oh, I guess I didn't do the back. Well, we're gonna do the back. Now this, what I did was, you could mask it, right? So that you don't get, and I probably should because I can't see. Let's see. That is not a flattering thing. Don't look right now. I want you are so on one half. Okay, so what I did was I just put the half and then the appreciated part, I'm going to kind of like bend it out of the way. Now, what I mean by masking is you could have put a piece of washi tape on that. I'm going to pick up that ink. Make sure that I don't have what I don't want. This was so much easier 2 days ago when I had vision. I think I need to move it. Hold on. It was so funny. We had a lady come to one of the in-person card making, and I was like, it is so hard to line up the stamp to re-stamp it if you made a mistake. Just start over. And she was like, never stamped before, mind you. She just went boom and double stamped and got it perfect. She was like, oh, like this? And I was like, never mind. You're apparently gifted. It's like, how hard is it to line up and double stamp something, right? She did it, no problem. Looked at me like, lady, you don't know what you're talking about. And I was like, apparently I don't. we're going to say beginner's luck and we're going to move on and it's going to be fine. Okay. Okay, so I got appreciated. We're going to ink that up. And because this is dark ink, very pigmented, just light taps. You don't need to crush it. When you crush it in, you're not picking up more ink, you're just making a mess. So just remember that. Okay, so I want to bring it pretty close to the edge. Like that. I'm telling you, I should go. Ma, we got to go to the casino. It's my day. Don't ask.
I can drive now.
Yep, Mom can drive now. We can go. I'm telling you, it's my day. I haven't screwed up one thing yet. Woo! Phenomenal.
Hurry up, bingo day.
She's like, wrap it up, wrap it up. We got to go. Take your shrimp to go. Okay. Okay. Don't start, mother. Those of you going to retreat, you're going to have us the whole weekend. Get over it. It's going to be great.
Don't judge us.
Yeah, don't judge. We're going to be fine. Okay. Did it. All right, I got it. So we have a piece for your sentiment on the back. You can stamp it, put a little extra DSP, put a butterfly, you know what I mean? Phenomenal. And I thought I did that, but I didn't. I did not do that. So that's what that third panel is for. Okay, let's start here. We got to punch this. Woo! Don't talk about it. All right. There we go. We're going to pop that up. And I just like it up in the top left corner because of the paper. But you could center it, you could add ribbon. There's a lot you could do when you design your card. But I just think that's cute. Now, of course, we got to add some butterflies and bling. Just give that a sec. Dang it. Waiting is right. Don't laugh. Mom's over there like just busting the gut, trying to be quiet. All right. Here we go. We're going to use a little gemmy butterfly and then nope, like that. So our front is done. Now for our inside. I'm afraid there's a little bit of wet glue there. And I'm like, not today. I'm not going to put it in the glue. Am I? Let's just move this. Let's cover up our glare. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to stick them in the middle. I feel like that's the natural spot for it. All right, here we go. Okay, so we have our sentiments. Now really it's just sticking the butterflies on. That's the easy part. And I'm doing those flat. I'm not giving them any dimension because it's still got to close. You could, depending, you could put them on your boxes. Like Bob Ross, wherever you feel they should live, you know. The happy butterflies. I think I like it offset. We're just going to calm down with that. Okay. I am in frame, right? Here we go. Okay, so there it is. Now, like I said, I'm just gonna stick this here and I'll cut a piece of DSP later. But there's not a lot of room. I mean, I guess you could squeeze some writing in there, but I'm a big fan of the ooh, come on, eyes. Get it together. Okay. A big fan of a writing panel on the back. No, put it over here. Okay, so there we go. What do we think of this card, guys? Phenomenal. Thanks, Moo. And then that is, hopefully I'm in frame. That it looks like a spaceship, doesn't it? Like one of those fighter jets. I don't know. Let me know. All right, let me flip up real quick. If I can. Yeah, I can. There we go. All right. So that is it for me. I apologize that I am only doing the one live this week. We've had quite a few doctor's appointments and things had it's just been busy. Then with the holiday and everything, I'm trying to get it all together, guys. But next week I will be back with 2 lives and 2 sketches and all the fun. So I hope you have a phenomenal 4th of July. Stay safe, please. No firecracker accidents here. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the comments.